Yo, back. Right up. Today we're gonna run some dogs, feed some dogs, pack a beast, and hopefully some happy kids. Shit, it's wet. Dogs have been going absolutely mental today. So I guess I'm gonna find something that shouldn't be probably happening. Oh, there's a bit of commotion about. Hello there, Muppet. It's a beautiful mongrel. Hello. So then first things first is letting them all out for a run. Let them get a stretch, go to the bathroom. Here, Bandit. There's that bone going, brother. And you get stuck into it, just getting all the shit and the piss off the boards. Making sure their waters are all tidy, their beds are tidy. If they need any more straw in them. Massive part of working dogs is health. So if you haven't got healthy living quarters for them, you're gonna run into trouble. So we feed ours at night to keep them nice and warm through the night. They're good leftovers, eh? So we're not rocket scientists. We love our dogs. We love good performing dogs. Our number one tip now, as we're starting to figure it out, feed a bit of meat. It makes a huge difference in performance and holding condition. And a well-balanced kibble, very important. So we go with Advance. I don't know too much about the hoo-ha and the whatnot about it, but at the end of the day, if you look at your dog and you're doing it's doing a lot of work. Big grip. And it doesn't look healthy, probably feed's got a fair bit to do with it. You need some pony one when you've got kids in civil construction. Oh, look out, I better run away before this becomes my problem. You're in charge, mate. Make sure they don't get in the mud. So I cut up a beast. Got a bit of dog food. So now we're just gonna bag it up and we're just gonna put it in the freezer for a couple of the hounds. That is a handful of beef goodness. Yeah, for dogs. Yeah. What do you reckon, Flat? Oh, shit, yeah. This is where it's all stored. The magic. Yeah. What do you reckon? You gonna eat it? A bit there. This is not for you, Asher. Go have some hay. Since it's a cracking day, we're gonna load up an old Ronda the Honda and go down and give a few dogs a bit of a run on some sheep. As you can see, they all love Flirt a lot, and Flirt does not see the love in her eyes. And we're actually missing one. You don't mind that, eh, old ghost? What's that? I can't hear you, gob's full. So we're gonna leave Goosey to it, and we're gonna trip on down. It's a bit of a short, beautiful trip.
down the paddock. Days like these, I really like where we live on in the rainforest, but it's not always like this. And here we got the A-team plus a few other mongrels. Old Twitchy girl. She's going pretty good at the moment. She gets around her shape quite nice. Pulls up all right. Old Lenny there doesn't mind her. And then here's Bessie girl. She's an unsung hero. She doesn't get used too much because she is a bit older. And an up-and-coming champion in Faye. And then we've got Hondo, the champion of the team. And these two blackberries there look pretty healthy. Couldn't call them acorns, they're not big enough. And so all we're doing is we're just getting them a left and a right and a stop, and I'm just driving really test them out in the head and how much handle you got on them. These sheep are pretty quiet.
Bah. So I'm doing a fair bit of training at the moment. The next couple of days, we're heading over to Bendigo. I'm not certain what championship it is, but I know it's a championship. And we've got a few dogs in it. We're all in the lower grade. I haven't got any older dogs at the moment that are good enough in the top grade. So I'm giving all the dogs a run today, just giving them a bit more spot on. When they're working all the time, they just get a few. They anticipate. Bessie, hop up. Twitch, sit down. Sit, twitch, twitch. More than bad habits, they just anticipate a lot. So I just start to pull them up a little bit and give them a left, right, and a stop. Just see how they look. Yeah, so I'll be taking Hondo, Twitch, Ethel, Bandit, and Faye. I'm not going to say I have high hopes, but I know I've got very good dogs. Yeah, and then we'll be heading over to Melrose to the South Australian State Utility Championship. If anyone is interested, why you trial, it's a bit like a competitive sport. Like, I don't know if anyone plays football or tennis, or just something like that on the weekends and they just love it. But people that have working dogs work sheep every day, it's kind of niche that you can't help scratch it. And for some of us, we just can't let it go, so you're constantly just getting the next one. And it becomes, it's a passion, but it's also, like everything, if you do it long enough and you love it, you get addicted and you constantly got to keep moving forward. So all our dogs are quite young. We've got Flirt, who's very old. She's 9 now. She's a bit past it. And we haven't, Hondo's the next one coming through. Age, he's 4. He's not the best trial dog, to be honest. He's a bit of an idiot. He's real sporadic. He just sometimes loses his head. Like a bit of a bull in a china shop. And he gets in there and he's like, I shouldn't probably be doing this, but it's already happened.
This is old Flirt. She's a border collie and she's 9 years old now, and there is absolutely no training here that's going to help benefit me for next weekend. So we're just giving her a run pretty much, and you can have a look at her. She's got a beautiful style about her. Is that hay ring upside down? This is Ethel, very intense dog. We love that style, love this nice fine movement outside. And inside, she's absolute cracker too. So we're lucky we bred this dog, and she's our high hopes going forward. Everything's coming through her now. And then this is a beast. Big Bandit. He's a massive dog for a Kelpie. Big presence on him. And as you can see, like, he just gets around his stock real smooth. And they just don't like him. So what we're doing here, we're just doing a bit of side movement with him. He's young, he's not even 2 yet. And I'm just trying to make sure that when he gets around his stock, he's just smooth and he's looking after him. So like, he come in a bit hard there, we don't want that. We just want him to come in a bit nicer, so when he doesn't bump the stock, we want the stock to move off real nicely. Start bumping them. It's a lot like dodging cars most of the time, and you don't like it when they hit the wall. But he's going to be a very nice dog. He's just got a fair bit of growing up to do. And you can see he's pretty pinpoint with his movements too, so we're happy. And a bit more at Twitch. She's an absolute cracker. I absolutely love this dog at work. She's so practical and she gets a lot done. She's a bit of a fly on the wall, quick and agile, very good cover. We just have a misunderstanding with this tail that loves to wag flat out. Yeah, that's her brain as well, so we'd like to see that just calm down, lower a bit. And now we're just taking these dogs for a run. I don't normally run them because they get plenty of exercise and it's good for them to have a rest, but there's a few dogs in here that actually haven't had a lot of work over the last few weeks, so quick 10k run, about 15 k's an hour on the buggy. It's a perfect speed just to help loosen up those muscles and just get a bit of fitness behind them. And when we finish up, we're putting the pups away and then we'll give them a bit of tucker. So we're just feeding the advanced puppy to the puppies. Don't skim out on them, all right? We don't need no $2 shop type of scenario. Just literally feed them what they need and a bit more, we reckon. If you look after your pups now, they'll look after you in the future. The muscles and joints will all be developed nicely. You won't have any health issues. And of course, the older dogs get the advanced active. And we chuck in a bit of cop rice pellets as well that we get from an odd dog trial. Should probably clean up this shed a bit. I don't know who the hell put that air compressor in front of a roller door. What an idiot. And how about that? That's a good way to finish, a good sunset. It's about the only good day we've had lately, so we're going to enjoy that. Even Ash is happy now. She looked like a stone mule before. And your communal feeding, I don't know if any of you guys have come across this, we love it. If you're going to have dogs together a lot all the time, you're on the road or you just, you know, they hang out a lot, we highly recommend this. If you communal feed and you can establish yourself as the pack leader, you're going to get a hell of a lot better behaviour from your dogs. They won't fully fix it though. Remember, there are women in there. I mean, sorry, bitches.
Thanks for watching, guys. That is our day. That is what we normally do on your everyday day. It has been absolutely wet as a shag, but we're lucky to have some bits of sunlight in between that. And look, we don't get perfect days. It's winter. So that's what we get up to. That is your ordinary day in an extraordinary life. And we absolutely love it. Every single day, even the shit jobs, like cleaning the pens. It's not the most glamorous job, but it's got to be done. And that's what life's about, isn't it? So we're not, every day is not fun-packed full of 10,000 sheep to drench, but it is a lot of fun. And look, to get from this to this, you got to do a lot of training. So stay tuned. There's going to be heaps coming up.